Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a magic review. Magic Orthodoxy, that's right. Magic Orthodoxy is this channel. This is where you are. It's where you are. You have arrived. You have arrived at the place where we do magic reviews, deck reviews, giveaways every single month. Every single month we're doing the reviews. If you see a commercial for something, albeit something latest, something greatest, or some flashy new fangled deck of cards, make sure you head on over here to check out the review section, see if there's a review listed. It'll help you when you make your purchases. I'm here as a resource for you. I'm here to help you, no other reason. I don't get paid for this. I don't have a quota. Nobody's twisting my arm. Nobody's asking me to push anything on you. This is all for you. I do it for you. The best way you can encourage me to keep going is to give me a like, a subscribe, a follow, clickety-click, all the keyboard button pushing. Today, we're looking at Truly Tied from Jota. What is Truly Tied? Truly Tied is the card corner to shoelace plot. Actually, it could be a lot of things. It's a card to impossible location, right? It's an object to impossible location. Something that was in your hand vanishes mysteriously from your hand and ends up tied into the bow of your shoelace. And yes, your spectators can see your shoe clearly. They can see an empty bow before the magic happens. Let's talk about it. All right, so a couple questions we always ask when we do these magic reviews, and the first of which is, what does your 30 bucks get you? You pay your 30 bucks to your favorite Murphy's Magic dealer. It arrives in the mail. What are you gonna get? You get a round container. Kind of looks like a breath mint box, right? And you can get these in white or black. So you get white or blacked gimmicked shoelaces. You'll also get access to the 30-minute teaching, and you'll get one little extra piece of gimmicky goodness. Is it what I thought, and how accurate was the ad copy? I really didn't know what to think with this because there's lots of ways you can go. I knew in advance that the shoelaces were part of the gimmick because obviously they have to be, because you can buy them in white or black. So right away you're thinking, all right, it's some sort of gimmicked pair of shoelaces, and that's what it is. How they were gimmicked, yeah, I didn't know for sure. How are the angles on this? I think the angles are what sells this trick, okay? If you were to compare this trick against other tricks on the market or other ways to do this, I think angles is one of the driving selling points of this because your spectators are able to look down at your shoe and you call attention to it. Obviously, you want them to see your shoe in advance, right? That there's nothing there. And they're gonna see a full shoelace, okay? I'm not gonna see, not part of it's missing, right? It's not gonna be like they're not gonna see just, you know, just half of it. They're gonna see a full bow on both sides, and then in a flash, the card appears. And in truth, the spectator could bend down, untie your shoe, and slide the object off themselves. All right, so what's the overall quality and production value of the video? It's all filmed in a living room environment. There's no microphone. In fact, I think he probably filmed it with a cell phone, and the cameraman places his finger over the microphone a few times, and then the audio kind of mumbles out. And there is some looping music in the background. As far as what they're going to teach you, he's going to go over what you get. He'll talk about setup and how to tie your shoes. He doesn't actually show you how to lace the shoes. He gives you advice about how to lace the shoes, but he doesn't show it to you. So you might want to have to find another tutorial about how to lace your shoes the way he instructs. Then he's going to go through the first routine, which is a card corner. He's going to show you how to make the card corner appear, and there is a flash paper option. And that, of course, won't come with this, so you might want to get flash paper if you want to make your card corner appear in a flash. Then he's going to go to a physical object. You could make your ring, your finger ring appear on your shoelace, or a key. And then he'll do a special social media version where you do the same trick, but you have it rigged a little bit for the camera, and this is where you'll need the extra gimmick. And then he's going to close with some advice and final thoughts. Is it well made? It's well made. They're shoelaces, right? They're shoelaces. They look just like shoelaces. I don't know how they could look any more or less like shoelaces. Pocket space, I think you mean shoe space, right? It's shoe space, so there's no pocket space. It's all down there, which makes it a great, and if you're one of those magicians that does street magic and you're trying to keep everything tight and small and contained, and you don't want to have a lot of stuff on your person, but you want to be able to do one more trick, Truly Tied enables you to do a trick, right? And all the gimmickry is down there, right? It's all down there. How much practice does this require? This will require that you know how to force a card. Force a card convincingly and with cover. Very similar to Daniel Madison's Angle Z. So if you've done Angle Z before, I think a lot of that corner tear, because that's the same thing, right? It's a corner tear. It's a corner tear to impossible location. So I think if you already have experience with Angle Z or those styles of effects where you're making a corner tear appear somewhere in some impossible location, you'll be able to do this. All right, so how much setup and reset is there? Obviously, you'll have to thread the item around the shoelaces before the trick starts. And so that'll be up to you how early you want to have that down there before you perform, right? If you were going to do it seconds before, then sure, it'd be as easy as just bending down and tying your shoelaces. I mean, you could do it under that kind of cover. Second part of setup is, I will say, you need sneakers. In the ad copy, it says, works with any shoe, but not dress shoes, okay? It wouldn't work with dress shoes because these are sneaker laces. So if you have black dress shoes or brown dress shoes, I mean, those are completely different. These are sneaker style laces in black and white. The other thing I would say for setup is, along with sneakers, the way Jota teaches it is he has very tight cuffed pant legs. So if you had a big balloon or large bell bottom pant leg, this wouldn't work. Positives. All right, so what are the positives? Truly Tied gives you a clean option for the card corner to shoelace plot with very visual convincers. Negatives. All right, so what are the negatives? The negatives would be if you are putting brand new clean shoelaces on old dirty shoes. That's really the only negative to this. It always looks strange when you buy brand new shoelaces for old shoes. So think about your shoes in this, because once you add gimmick laces to your shoes, people will start looking at your shoes. Okay? They will. They're going to notice your shoes more than you think. So how do your shoes look? And do the laces match? You don't want them to look, you don't want it to look obvious, right? So maybe make sure you have clean shoes or dirty up your shoelaces. Is it worth your money? It is $30, 30 bucks. That's $15 a shoelace. Oh, and by the way, only one shoelace is gimmicked, obviously. You're getting two shoelaces, but one is gimmicked. You're only gonna do the effect on one shoe. So if you are thinking, oh, I could do it on both shoes, you only do it on one shoe, right? So it's $30 for a single gimmick shoelace and 30 minutes worth of instruction. Who would like this? I think I covered that, right? People that do street magic that would probably like to keep their gimmickry realistic looking and to a minimal, right? Anybody that does kind of that walk around magic that wears sneakers. But don't just take my word for it. There are plenty of other magic review channels out there, and you should be aware of them. Before you spend your hard-earned $30 that you got from your paper route, make sure you watch some other channels and get a full rounded opinion. Always listen to more than one voice. You want to spend your money well, okay? Wizard Magic Review did a review for this as well. Watch that, listen to both gentlemen, and see what they thought. That's everything I can say about Truly Tied from Jota. I got mine from Murphy's Magic Supplies, and I'd like to thank them for sending it to me so that I could do the review for you. And if you'd like to purchase it for yourself, you can find it from your very favorite Murphy's Magic dealer. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.